Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5.
Бажаю здоров'я. Сьогодні у мене була зустріч з представниками Сполучених Штатів.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says he won't betray his country as the US continues to push for a peace deal with Russia. In an address to the nation, the Ukrainian leader says that he is working constructively with the US on a proposal, but he warns Kyiv may face a choice between losing its key partner or its dignity. Russia has yet to receive anything official on the plan, according to the Kremlin. The US plan includes proposals that Kyiv had previously ruled out, such as ceding areas of the eastern Donetsk region that it still controls, reducing its army size, and pledging not to join NATO. South Africa has classified violence against women a national disaster following an online campaign culminating in a countrywide protest earlier. Women were urged to withdraw from the economy for one day and lie down for 15 minutes at midday local time in honour of the 15 females who were murdered in the country every single day. The state had refused to make the categorisation but changed tack after evaluating the persistent and immediate life safety risks posed by ongoing acts of violence. South Africa experiences some of the world's highest levels of gender-based violence, with the rate at which women are killed 5 times higher than the global average.
It's important to have this day, I think, to demonstrate to the world how much femicide cases we have in South Africa. I think we've gone unnoticed for so long, and finally the country is standing together to really deal with the serious matter of women dying.
A pilot has died after an Indian fighter jet crashed while performing a display at an airshow in Dubai. The Indian Air Force said in a statement, "IAF deeply regrets the loss of life and stands firmly with the bereaved family in this time of grief." The jet crashed at about 2:10 p.m. local time, according to the Associated Press. All mention of fossil fuels, by far the largest contributor to climate change, has been dropped from the draft deal under negotiation at the COP30 UN climate talks in Belém. Draft agreements at the meeting of nearly 200 countries usually go through multiple revisions, as all parties must agree in order for a deal to pass. Brazil's President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva and some countries, including the UK, want the summit to commit countries to stronger, faster action to reduce their use of fossil fuels.
Colleagues, friends, the political text released is simply unacceptable. It is not a serious basis for negotiations. It fails the Amazon, it fails science, it fails justice, and it fails the people we are here to represent. It simply cannot be legitimized. There is no mention of fossil fuels phased out, or phased down, or deforestation. Nothing.
Relentless rains and floods have killed at least 41 people in central Vietnam since the weekend, while a search continues for 9 who are still missing. The deluge has submerged more than 52,000 homes and left 500,000 households and businesses without power, according to reports. Tens of thousands of residents have been evacuated from the flood-affected regions. Rainfall has exceeded 1.5 metres in several areas over the past 3 days, even rising beyond the 1993 flood peak of 5.2 metres in some parts. A grizzly bear is on the loose after attacking a school group in Canada, leaving 11 people injured, 2 critically. The incident happened on a walking trail in the town of Bella Coola in the province of British Columbia. Residents have been warned to remain indoors while armed officers try to track down the animal. And the highest mountain on Indonesia's Java island, a volcano called Mount Semeru, has erupted, spewing gigantic columns of ash clouds as tall as 2 kilometres above its peak. Large plumes of smoke could be seen engulfing a bridge and spreading across the surrounding countryside, stopping locals in their tracks. A fast-moving avalanche of hot gas, ash and volcanic rock billowing from the mountain came to a distance of 7 kilometres from the summit. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.